What's up, deckheads? Welcome back to MTG with me. If you've been following along on YouTube, you already know what changes I made to the deck. So we're just gonna roll with some standard. I think Diamond 3 is where we're at. Maybe Diamond 2, like right there. But been doing pretty well with the changes. It's still very much +1/+1 countery, but I got more 2-drops in the mix. This is, I want to say it's a keep, but I've only got one 2-drop. If we pair up against a mono red deck, we'll be at a downside here, but I can wait until turn 3, play Adversary, and keep it alive with Lauren's Escape with the mana that I have here. So we're going to keep that. I'm guessing it's red burn. Ooh, Rakdos. Okay. Lot of mono red burn happening right now. I could play Adversary. I'll play Lion Sash, because that's one that I could definitely have in the graveyard. I don't need it's good to have on the board, but I'd rather them waste their removal on it for sure. Alright, they're just sitting back. So I think the play here is Adversary swing for 1 and just keep that 1 mana floating just to wait for what they're doing. Oh, wait a minute here. Not a Rakdos deck. We got green, red, black. Forget what that one's called. Swinging in for 1. Get in there. Flash. Each opponent sacrifices a non-token creature. Okay. I'll get rid of Lion Sash. That card's really good for people like me that try to bait my opponent and see what they want to do, because then they're like, no, what do you want to do? What do you want to keep? 6/4 Menace draws a card if I don't want it to swing at me, but then it untaps, which is also bad. So that's a pretty good 3-drop. They're probably going to do Fight Rigging. The reason I say that is when you play Fight Rigging, I think it's a 3-drop, 1 green, 2 colorless. It lets you put a +1/+1 counter on something, and then once that is power 7 or more, you get to play the Hideaway card. Hideaway is when I play something that's Hideaway 4, look at the top 4 cards, put something on Hideaway. Underneath the card exiled, I don't get to see it as the opponent, and they get to play it without paying the mana cost once they meet the requirements. So in one turn, like immediately they will meet the requirement and play something for free. So it's a good strategy. I think what I'll do is I'll put Facebreaker out and just hope whatever they play isn't, no attacks, isn't like super strong. Called it. You don't really see this. This is you usually see this strategy in Platinum, and they are very new into Diamond, so maybe they just lucked out into that, but you normally don't see this in Diamond. They should meet the requirements of that immediately. Beginning of combat, then if you control a creature with power 7 or greater, here it comes. Ooh, okay, I need a board wipe. The only way that I wouldn't need a board wipe is if I want them to try to have that hurt them. If they have Proliferate, they can keep those counters growing. When that 6/6 has those 4 counters removed, that person loses the game, which is why not a lot of people use it, but we'll see. There's also, if you're playing black, there's a card that says, I think, remove 4 counters at instant speed from target permanent. So you could just win right there with that. Do I let a 7/5 swing? I could. Now, here's why I could let that happen. Well, I could team block. Actually, I might do that. Have your opponent draw a card. Decline. No. I'm going to encourage the swing. I think I team block and get rid of it. And the next turn swing with Facebreaker because he can't be blocked with one creature that they have. And play Elspeth. I think that's the move. So, declare blocks. Keep Facebreaker alive. You could see he ordered Facebreaker in front. Oh! And we've got Virtuoso? Yes, keep it. Alright, we might have a chance here. So, I think what I do is I swing through, play Elspeth. Hope that I draw a land. I mean, if I don't, I can do Virtuoso, right? I'm going to get hit for 6. That's going to put me down to 15. Swinging with Virtuoso through that. Assuming my opponent doesn't do anything, which 4 cards in hand, they'll probably do something. Virtuoso is a 16-point swing. I'll do 8 and I'll gain 8. 16 difference. I think that, I mean, I could for certain do that with the 5 mana. If I play Elspeth first, that could be an 18-point swing. But I'd have to draw a land. Some differences. Now if I play Elspeth and I add a counter, Archfiend is going to go for Elspeth. Easy. And she's gone. And then I wouldn't have the 5 mana. We're going to go for Elspeth just to try to, because that could win the game in a turn. Now if I do the +1/+1 counter, she could get removed. If I do the -3, she can get removed anyway. But it does put a shield counter out. I think that's the play.
You're safe now.
Cacophony Scamp. We weren't even close to a land. Ooh, I could fetch the land. Normally I don't do that with her. I could do Scamp, but Scamp's not going to do a lot. I think I fetch a land. That's kind of cool. Normally don't do that. Normally just look for that creature, get that board state built up. A wall, you say? Alright, so I think my opponent's just going to get rid of Elspeth. Another one, huh? Put it on the 6/6, 7/7. If he goes for me, fantastic. Oh, fantastic. I don't think we could have had a better play there. Let's give it flying.
I know there's a hero inside you.
Get rid of the Cacophony Scamp. Let's see. They've got 2 creatures, so I can't use the 2/3. Do that. Treasure token and another one. Alright, that's going to put my opponent in a very tight spot. I'm at 24, right? We just did a 20-point swing. Remove a counter. They got 2 more turns to make, and they can't do enough damage over the top. Let's see. I don't have anything I can do to protect Virtuoso. In a pinch, I can sack one of the treasure tokens to try to get Lauren's Escape and just hope that I see it. Destroy each creature with power 2 or less, and I sack a creature, so I'd have to sack Virtuoso. I think what we do, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 3 and 4. So I could play Facebreaker and get it in there for 4, 5 damage with Elspeth if Elspeth stays alive. That's tough. I'll pitch one just to see. Didn't get it. That's cool. No worries. Not much I can do there. Do I take 14? I could. Alright, so if I take 8, puts me on a 3-turn clock. And I could still get in there with Facebreaker. Ooh, I'd have to draw a land though. That's tough. I think I decline. On the off chance that I can pull Virtuoso. Decline. Alright, so we've seen 1. There's 4 in the deck. Okay, if I play Facebreaker, Angel Fire, that's 4, 5 with Elspeth. It's not enough. We need to fetch for Illuminator. Top 7. Did we get it? We did not, but we got a lifelink. Do I buff him up and swing with him? I could do 1 buff, make it a 4-2. Gain 6, puts me at 12. Tap down the heavy when they go to swing. I could play Facebreaker, sack the treasure token. That's not going to get me anything I need. At best, I'll get an Angel Fire, and I already have one that I can use. If I swing with Facebreaker, I can gain 5, and that puts me at 11. The 8-8 will be a 9-9. I think what I do is this. So I can get another treasure token back, make this a bit stronger, and I can double block if I need to. Very close game. There's all sorts of buffs that my opponent can do. The only other benefit to beefing up Facebreaker and swinging with it is if I could keep it alive, but it doesn't have a shield token on it, so the likeliness of it getting removed is a lot higher than Adversary. Unless there's an exile thing, in which case I'm kind of screwed either way. That, and it's better to spread out like what my opponent can do, because if I put everything on Facebreaker, they're absolutely going to try to remove Facebreaker, and then I'm left with a 3-1. Pass, are you going to swing? With both. Yeah, I would team block, gain life. Can't block, that's pass. Down to 2. Do they have burn? Could be it right here. Ooh, good game. So they're gonna make me sack a creature, an enchantment, and a planeswalker. So it'd be out some. That's tough. Very close game though. Very, very close game. Sack a creature, Facebreaker go. Ooh, that card is OP. If you're playing black, you need 4 of those. Absolutely. 4 of those do you real well. We'll keep grinding. I think I probably should have put Cacophony Scamp in there, because that could have given us more lifelink and more damage direct to our opponent to get in there. But either way, This is a keep, and I hope to draw a mountain to kind of get ready for an Angel Fire. What's our pet over here? The best pet? Good old Mila. Planes for a turn and pass. Oh, here we go. We're gonna be playing Calyx deck for sure. That's what's happening there. I will play, I guess, Illuminator, and just hope that I don't see a lay down arms or ossification. Turn 2. Could be ossification. No, they're doing a Gobakon. Sweet. No matter what you pick, I can play it except for Paragon. Nice. 10, 3. And I think what I do is I start to get Lion Sash ready. Swing for 2. Here comes Calyx, turn 3, because that's what everybody's playing now in Diamond. No, Gobakon. There goes Paragon. Shigao. For 1 drop, they could do a lay down arms. I'm gonna see if I could just get in there. Discard a card. I'll discard Adversary. Make that a little bit easier to pull. Oh, what? I can't use it though. I'll keep it just to hold on to it. Hope we draw into a mountain. Ooh, okay, board wipe. So you must want a board state. I will do equip like that. Remember, you always want to bluff like you have a 1-drop, even though my opponent knows half of my hand. All attacks. Block with the 1/1. Chose not to. Takes 4. Four drop. Adversary pump once. Makes sense to me. 2/2 and a 4/2. Swing for 2 at a Gobakon. That would be a smart move. Yep. Absolutely. Next turn, guaranteed to get that 1. Oh, but is it too late for that? Discard a card. I think I'll discard the planes and just hope that they don't have another Gobakon, because that would be nuts. Get in there. Okay. We got enough mana to do Angel Fire again from the graveyard. Actually, I could probably pump if I get rid of Adversary and just be mean. Getting rid of my own stuff to make it a 5/5. Get in there for 10. And I can block. Unless they have removal. Adversary pump once. I have 3, both swing at Gobakons, I'm guessing. Not that that'll matter. That's a misplay. Don't want to do that. Not against me. Whoops. First strike, they're tapped out. There's no combat tricks here. Just an easy take. And that'll do it. Good game. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Not sure how that deck could have possibly made it to Diamond. They must have done the switch up where they change what they're using once they get to Diamond. I'm pretty confident with where the deck is at right now that I'm just going to grind my way into Mythic. I think now it's set that it can make that climb into Mythic and that the sideboard's good. If I need to, maybe start playing some of those best of 3. What do you think? You think this is a keep? Not even close. Oof. Double mull. Oh. We're basically looking at a triple mull. I would go down to 4 cards. I'm going to keep this and just hope I draw planes. Alright, we'll get rid of the high-end stuff. That is spicy. In a bad way. Bad spicy. I'm just guessing we're going to be playing the Mono Black Phyrexian Obliterator, because why wouldn't that happen when I mull down to 5, right? Why wouldn't it? They got Thalia sleeves, maybe they're running that. Thalia and the Gitrog monster. Rakdos deck. Harvester creates a blood token. This one is very creature heavy. Ooh, we lucked out. Okay, we got a chance. I am going to play the adversary and hope my opponent is dumb. We're just going to rush the attack here and see if they block. Because I can do another damage. Which means I can get rid of that harvester. Nope, he's smarter than that. Decline. Yep, he's getting rid of adversary. Facebreaker. You're a facebreaker, game maker. Don't you mess around with me, baby. I won't. There we go. What did you just discard? Well, they didn't cycle, they pitched 1 card with Mirror Breaker, so they must like what's in their hand. They got another Mirror Breaker. I could try to build Blast Zone up to get rid of those 3 drops, but let's see what else they play before we jump to that idea. Swing with a 2/3 just to make a token. Looks like they're probably gonna play Sheldred. Oh, Lightning Strike. Oh, go for the throat. Okay, well I can't stop it, but maybe that's why they did that. Do Blast Zone. We got 1 creature in the graveyard. Get rid of that. And do I equip it? I've got a 5th mana. My deck curves out at 5, so no matter what I play, it's not really going to help me. I got no 1-drops in the graveyard, so if I play Sarah, that's not going to help. We'll go ahead and we'll reconfigure the Scamp. Now it's 2/2. And no attacks. Might be able to get rid of the reflections. Ooh, a Tali. Tell me they didn't get the 5-drop enchantment. There's a 5-drop black enchantment, lets you read ahead, which lets you skip lore 1 and 2 and just go right to lore 3 of it. And the downside to that is they would just pull a creature card from their graveyard. You monster. Okay, well that's not what we want to see. Alright. Cards in graveyard. Okay. Play Paragon. Let's get rid of Vitali. Bye-bye. That's one of the big parts of that deck. No attacks. And we need life gain, so we'll pull Adversary from the graveyard next. And then we'll pull Cacophony Scamp, because it has never mind. My goodness, top decking SOB over here. Come on. Block 1. I'm at 4. Oh, it hurts. Do I have a way that I can stop? Pretty sure that's game. I don't have a way to stop the 2 damage from Sheldred. So even if I do chop her, take 4, I'm gone. Even if they didn't swing, I'd still be down to 2. It's tough. I guess I'll tap that, move this up 1. And I'll just start exiling things. It has to be a permanent for me to get value out of that. So we'll get rid of that. And then I think, yeah, those are all the permanents there. So I will, my graveyard. I guess we'll get rid of Breaker because it's the most expensive. It's a 6/6, no attacks. I still lose off the swing here. But now you all see why Lion Sash is in the deck. Graveyard removal, +1/+1 counters, makes Illuminator Virtuoso stronger, Cacophony Scamp, it becomes a problem. And then, you know, even if that's out and Scamp's not equipped to it, when it deals combat damage to a player, I can proliferate, and that helps too. Alright, 2 damage. Block. And that's good game. Tough break. I mean, we milled down to 5. So, we had a tough time to begin with. Resolve. We would have gained a lot of life right there, though. Could have turned it around for sure. Alright, hopefully we get a better hand. That was trash. Ooh, Elspeth. This is a keep, I think. But if we play red burn, mono red would hurt us really bad. Of course. 'Cause why wouldn't it be? Come on now. 1 drop, running over for 3. Oh, 2 drop, okay. Life link. It's gonna get burned though. That's what they do. That's all they know how to do. Burn for 2. 1 drop, 2 burn. Ooh. 2 drop, 3 burn. Prowess trigger, 3/3. Down to 15 for me. We got a little something we can work with here. Just holding out the board state so we can board wipe. I hope they throw every card down. Land. 2 drop, 1 drop, 1 drop. No? Yes? No. No. Yes. No. No. Whenever you block that, they exile cards off the top of the library and they can play it until the end of the turn, so I will not block that one. Matter of fact, I'm not going to block any of them. 4 damage. No blocks. Combat tricks. Lightning strikes me, gets the prowess trigger. That's 6, 7, 8 damage total. Puts me to 7. My turn. Land for turn. I will swing in for 1. Is board wide? Yeah. He go. Four damage to the face. Yikes. I could play Sarah Paragon. And then just hope to play Adversary next turn, but we might have a better chance at getting a board state this way. Look into the top 7.
I'll be
No.
You're safe now.
Ooh, that sucks. We are just getting rocked right now. Let me guess, lightning strike. If it's any damage, throw it at me. I'm at 3. If they have the 1-drop 2 damage, they should absolutely hit me and Scry 1. Way more value. They probably got it and they're just waiting. Oh, hasties. That hurts. Hurts a lot. Alright, we play Sarah Paragon. We pull out our lifelink. And we put a lifelink counter on Sarah. That'll help prevent most of what they got going on. But if they draw any burn, really, we're screwed. No. Oh, we lucked out. Give it haste. Give it haste. Oh, we're in a tight spot, but we might be able to pull it out here. 3/3 prowess, and they passed. Oh, lucked out a little bit. I think what I do is I equip Lion Sash. Get rid of 2 things. Yeah, okay. So we will do Lion Sash. Equip for 2. Or reconfigure, sorry. We'll give Sarah Vigilance now. I'm gonna exile the stuff from my opponent's graveyard as much as I can. Let's see, any other creatures? Yes. We'll get rid of that. Swing with 7/8 lifelink Vigilance. And we're back in this game. Next turn, I'll give Adversary Flying, and that'll do it. Good game. Can't stoke the flames. They could do 5 damage to Sarah, that's not enough. And that'll do it, folks. Pretty happy with how that turned out. We always get really close with the mono red, but typically we have enough to get past it. Did they gain life for that? Not sure how that worked out. Maybe I misread the damage total there. I'm going to absolutely block to get rid of that. And I will gain 6. I think I go to 15. Oh, I forgot about the trample. So I'm at 11. Blast Zone. Play Sarah Paragon, equip Lion Sash, fly over. I'll probably give it Vigilance at that point because it would be so strong. It's a good game. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Keep grinding here. If you like my deck idea, feel free to use it for yourself. Haven't seen anybody else use it, so have seen a lot of people use Gobakon now. That's starting to catch on. I had to sideboard it because it's great, but from what my deck's doing, I had to move it to the sideboard just because I need more of a creature base. There's so much removal that you kind of have to. That's not a keep. It's almost a keep. That's even worse. Why do I do this to myself? I don't want to look. I'm going to do it again. Okay, hey, actually that worked out pretty well. We'll get rid of the high end and the low end. Ooh, actually. Try to do like a 1-2 and pretty much can draw into anything at this point. Hey, nice. We got our mana fixing. Dahlia sleeves catching on. A lot of people using those. Swings with a 1-1. No chance. I'll swing with the 1-1 double strike. Seems good. I like that. Let's do this. Reconfigure. Swing with both. And hope my opponent blocks the 1-1. Nice. Now I have something to make Virtuoso stronger. Dang it, they played it. I was hoping they wouldn't. Four vigilance. Of course they're gonna swing. I'll take the 4. Lands for days. Not what we want to see. No attacks. End turn. What is going on here? Glissa, that stinks. We pretty much lose now. I don't have a way to get rid of that. I'm gonna need to board wipe to solve that problem. Even then, all those incubate tokens, that's a whole nother problem. Just problematic all around. Shoot, no attacks. This is a tough one. I think they're gonna transform all incubate tokens and swing out. Incubate 5, that's nuts. That's crazy. Saw that coming. I could take out 1, take out 2. 3 damage, they would get rid of Virtuoso for sure. Alright, so if I block Glissa, I could get rid of it. But then I'm stuck taking 8 damage, leaves me at 8. And she would get rid of Virtuoso, so the odds of me bouncing back are like none. I could block 2, take 9. I think that's better, because then I keep my stuff and I allow to have more of a option here. They got Vigilance, so I can't swing through with Facebreaker anyway, but it gives me the most to work with. Interesting choice. I got a 2/2 double strike, but that's not really helping a whole bunch. Trade, chop, take 3. Alright, so I will reconfigure that to Ryu. No attacks. I'll just try to get rid of that 4/4. Get rid of the 2/3. Take the 5. Chop the 3/5 with the 1/1. They should play defensively at this point. And probably put Glissa, or use Glissa to do, well actually you know what they should do? Give all of them first strike and death touch. Because that would get rid of all of my blocker stuff. Oh, good game. That's just enough damage that I can't stop. First strike, death touch. There it is. Not much I can do with that. Not much at all. They don't have trample, so we'll start with the, the bigger ones. 6/6 out. 5/5 out. 3/5. Yeah, that's what I gotta do. Hope for a board wipe. Go down to 4. Good game. Not a whole lot I can do. It's an interesting deck. Definitely see this kind of thing in draft. They have an advantage against me, not only because of the mole aspect that I had in the beginning, but because I don't have a lot of removal. I'm trying to get board state control and just run in there over and over and expect them to remove my things and just replay them later. So I try to like combat trick my way to the mid game and late game. And alright, chop the 6. Chop the 7. But if you were to match this up against the blue-black toxic, the mono-red, the what was it? The legacy deck, it's gonna lose like every time. So it worked against me, but my deck is not what you normally see. Moving along. Come on, good hand. This is okay. It's not great, but I'll play it. Cacophony Scamps. Not what I wanted to see. You want to draw a 5-drop when you're looking for more land. Landy land land. Hit for one. I think what I'll try to do is there's the land that pings for 1 damage when you do it, the dualies. That might be better than these, just to get things out quicker. It's mono green. We'll hope for a land, and if we get it, we'll be in business. Now that being said, those shock lands where they hurt you every time you use them, that kind of stinks because oh, you got a fight deck. Ah, that didn't help. Cacophony Scamp. Alright, well, we've got like all of our 4-drops. So, hopefully we draw land. Block the 2, take the 1, hit them for 1. Or hit this guy for 1. Get that death touch out of here. Ooh, combat trick. Well, we got it out of the way. Even more 4-drops. This is insane. I've got 23 lands, I think, which is really solid. Let's see if we can get some more combat tricks pulled out of my opponent's hand. Get out of here. No way. They have another one? Nope, they don't. Okay, cool. Prowler, very good card. If I could mix that in, I would, but it's got 2 specific forest. Tough to use. Past 10. Hits for 6 plus whatever else they're gonna add. We're getting really close. Can't do anything with Blast Zone, not enough time. I mean, I'll go ahead and add 1. That's 2-drop. That's 4-drop. 3-drop. Blast Zone's not going to help us. At best, it'll get rid of 1 thing. 10 damage we're looking at on the following turn. We absolutely need a land. Doesn't matter what kind. Didn't get it. That's it. Good game. Oof. That stinks. And it's just going to overload with creatures here. I mean, I chopped the 4. We go 1 more turn here. Didn't get it. That will do it. See what I can exile. Creature. Chop. Can't even chop their trample. Oof. And destroy target artifact when it swings. That is the downside to the reconfigure cards from Kamigawa, because there's a lot of artifact removal, a lot of enchantment counter removal, things like that, so that is a problem. And we'll probably do 1 more. Whew. I think that the deck, if I were to make any changes, I mean, Lion Sash would probably be the first to go, but it was also just first to put in. But it's good for exactly what I need it to be. And I don't think there's any other card that I could put in. I looked for draw, but Boros doesn't have like any draw. Not unless it's like helping my opponent. There's like a 3-drop that lets my opponent draw too, and it's not cool. Mull. This is also a Mull. What is with the terrible hands? That is just Nonsense. Yikes. Oof, and it's mono red. We're gonna get hurt here. Pass turn. We might luck out if we draw another land. If they play all 1-drops, but it's the only way that we'll luck out there. Okay, well, we kind of lucked out. Still need to get a land, but that might help us. Because, you know, we're Mall City today. Don't want to put a counter on Blast Zone. Keep it at 1. Look for a land. Since we did draw a board wipe, it'll probably be best to use the board wipe if we get a plains. I could scry off of one of theirs. In fact, that might be the move. Okay, it's a land. Keep that. Pass turn and see if my opponent plays any more 1-drops. I love it. Play another one. Resolve all. They're going to declare attacks. And we'll go ahead and just get rid of those. I don't know how people don't see that. Blast Zone is really the #1 thing to play against mono red. I see your play. I could play Virtuoso and then try to play Angel Fire, and that would give me a lot of lifelink, but I think what I need to do is put it on Adversary, swing, encourage it as a blocker. If they had removal to hit me with, they probably would have removed it last turn. Sweet. 3/3, no blocks. I think I play Illuminator and sit back. Well, actually I could swing. I'm gonna swing. Trying to get as far away from 0 as possible at this point. Ooh, yikes. Alright, so that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 damage if they swing out. Yeah. Kind of have to do that. It'll hit for 2, but I've got first strike, so it doesn't hit for anything. 2, 4, and 3. Yikes. Not in burn range. Oh, we got... we lucked out. Just enough to get in there. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Yeah. And that was a very quick game. Could play another one. Yeah, we'll play another one. Not even at an hour yet. That's a keep for sure. it's all nice and neat and in order. Love it when that happens. Hopeful, I think that's a good one drop, but Cacophony Scamp's better. Just start with. Hopeful's a good sideboard. I don't have anything to protect adversary, so we'll throw Lion Sash out and bait removal. Lay down arms. Play planes, do lay down arms. Ooh. Ossification, perhaps? No blocks. Okay. Plant Mountain. Quick creature gets +1/+1 for each +1/+1 counter on Lion Sash. Great, so then I could just beef it up. Try at least. Removal. Ooh, it costs 2 more now. That's the instant I was talking to, or referring to in past videos. Costs 2 more to cast, but it doesn't make my stuff. It says spell cast by an opponent costs 2 more. So the reason I wanted to put that in the deck is I wanted to add a 5th board wipe. So Urza's Silex, and when Urza's Silex says, it says you may pay 2 more, exile it. Like once you play it. If you do, not once you play it, once it's exiled, you may pay 2. If you do, fetch a Planeswalker from your deck. So I could fetch Elspeth with that, and it would be a good removal, but I don't know. I can't do 2 of these. I can't play. Could do that, but let's just throw Lion Sash. Alt artwork here. Brushland, that looks cool. Ooh, I see what they're doing. +1/+1 counter action here. Swing with the trading, no blocks, puts me at 12. I need a planes. Planes, baby, planes. No planes. Let's create a treasure token. That's so mean, bro. You monster. Swing for 9. I'm sorry, 10. Oof. No blocks. I'm not sure if this... Let's see. If 1 or more +1/+1 would be put on artifact creature you control, that many +1 are put instead. That, I mean, that would be cool. If I turn this into a Naya deck, I would use that for sure. Again, bro? Yo, that's so annoying. Oh man, good game. They got trample, so there's not much I can do. I could do like one of these. Yikes. Let's see, what are those CMCs? 1 and 3. Kind of cheap. A Johnny. You don't see that every day.
Phyrexia can be your pride, as it is mine.
Massive gains there with the +1/+1 counters. I think they put 5 on there. Whew. Make it 7. I guess it doesn't matter which one I block. Do that. Because the life link, you'll add your power to your toughness, and that's how much, like, you're stopping, but it's not even close. Oof. We're gonna play another one. Because I said so. Okay. Come on. 3 lands, 4 other things. Okay. I will keep. Ronin's swinging in. This one has channel. Oh, yes, I remember that one. So weird mono red. Okay. See if we can bait that block. Nope. Alright, this thing's gonna get bigger. They're gonna get the scry, which is powerful for them. Kept it on the top. They like whatever they have next. 3 damage, and he gets bigger. Ryu, Storm's Edge, or keep those alive. I think I keep those alive, because Ryu's good, but it's a stretch right now. I need to see what my opponent has in their hand. We don't want to risk anything. Sweet. Let's see, that's the one on the left. We don't need land right now. We need things. Okay, hit me for 6. I'll gain 6. We are net winning this. Lifelink is one of the best abilities in the game. Elspeth, baby. I don't need to do anything here. I will just keep letting that happen. We are winning the trade there. If you look at the life totals right now, 23 to 5. This guy's swinging when he doesn't need to. He should be building that up. Which one is that targeting? The one on the left. He's gonna draw a card. I will move Scamp. Cacophonous Scamp. Should not swing. There you go. And that, it's not gonna do it, but it's gonna be fun.
I won't let a few. This is your fight. Win it.
Alright, we got lethal next turn, assuming my opponent doesn't remove anything. If he's got removal, he'll take care of Adversary and go for Elspeth. Nine trample ain't nothing, brah. 12 trample ain't nothing. 13 trample ain't nothing. Good game, yeah. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Didn't really do much in this video. Went up, went down a little, caught back up to kind of where we were at when we started. I think that was mainly our hands. If we were drawing hands, maybe I could have done better on the moles. We probably would have been a bit better off on where we placed at the end. But overall, I think my deck is right where it can be. You saw that 2-drop, 1 forest, 1 colorless. When you put a +1/+1 counter on a creature, add another one. If you put multiple, just add 1 more. So that's pretty strong. For a 2-drop, it might be worth putting in the deck. There's also all kinds of other things that I'm thinking of that I could turn that into. So I may make a Naya deck and just kind of mess with that idea. But for now, I think I'll leave it as Boros. It's pretty strong with what it is. As always, thanks for watching. Watch these games, get those gains, and walk those planes. Until next time, deckheads, keep it easy.